So,
Ihnen 5
now
Minuten
it's
das
my
Gutachten erklären.
turn, and I will be summing
Zwar
up
ist dies jetzt
the
erst der 19.
progress
Deutsche
report. So
Präventionstag.
this is the 19th German Congress on Crime Prevention, and not the 20th. So no anniversary. We don't have to make a real big balance. But on the other hand, we have, of course, an interesting report on the current situations. We have the priority topic: prevention needs, practice, policies, and research. And crime prevention is to be understood as the non-punitive measures that we have in order to avoid crime. This crime prevention in the last 20 to 25 years has been established and created in Germany. In the meantime, on the levels of communes, of cities, municipalities, federal states, federal government, and also in international level, a lot has been done. The focus of crime prevention is also has always been the practice, with the diverse programs and projects, with the great number of protagonists, large number of institutions. So the catalyst were you, dear participants of our Congress, because you all come from practice. And prevention practice needs, of course, support by prevention policies. Without this support, our engine doesn't have enough power. Crime prevention as a fuel needs, most of all, a broad social, political consensus, focusing on the aspect that the fight against crime needs prevention. But in order to have success, prevention practice needs a good framework and the necessary resources. But prevention policies will only do that if there's an evidence-based work and that has successes. But another basis is, of course, prevention research. We need empirical studies. As a consultant with planning prevention programs and assessment programs, I know that, and this is extremely important. These three working areas of crime prevention in the last few decades have provided a lot of significant data and success for crime prevention, but in different ways, of course. Crime prevention practice is the engine of this car and has developed itself very positively towards more evidence-based practice. What has been positive was the concept of the communal crime prevention, local crime prevention, but of course there are certain shortcomings that we have to address. Communal crime prevention has potential for optimization, and this has to be used in order to create a more sustainable prevention system. But also science, especially criminology and other relevant disciplines, have, in the meantime, created a large database on what makes sense and what does not make sense. And this knowledge is being used by practitioners with success. What is unsatisfying is the situation with politics, especially crime policies, and in other political areas, the situation is better. And on federal level, we don't see enough support to crime prevention, for example, through a national crime prevention center. And it is also not the case with what we have demanded for a long time of federal policies towards crime prevention instead of just dealing with existing crimes. On the contrary, the federal government sticks to its current patterns and strengthens them even further. And crime politics seems also to be deaf to the knowledge that has been elaborated a long time ago by science and practitioners. Today's crime politics is not paying enough attention to the knowledge we have elaborated in order to improve security all over the country. Prevention measures have provenly contributed to less crime, less costs for taxpayers, less damages, less victims, less work for the police. And all of this is what politicians should consider and start to act. Thank you very much that you share my opinion. Also, well, even after a quarter of a century of the establishing of crime prevention, we see that there are still challenges ahead of us. But which are those challenges? Well, we will only see that tomorrow with the Karlsruhe Declaration. I hope you can wait until tomorrow and can enjoy the 19th German Congress on Crime Prevention. I hope that we will have 2 inspiring and exciting days on the German Congress on Crime Prevention. Thank you very much.